Welcome everyone to our third National Ascend Convention. You're in for 3 full days of activity. Take the opportunity of the Ascend Convention to challenge yourself and really use the time here to reflect on and meet people who can share perspectives on using your cultural strengths to be a better communicator and a more effective leader. And then ways to reinvent yourself.
I come to Ascend conferences because I'm energized, invigorated, so pleased with the growth of the organization.
Ascend is a movement where you have many participants coming together, believing in the same cause in terms of wanting to share the resources.
One of the key missions of Ascend is to help those individuals develop early in their careers and ultimately achieve more than they would have without their contributions from Ascend.
Ascend is a great platform. I can more easily reach out to people that I'd like to meet.
I think the value that Ascend brings to its members and to participating companies is just the talent that we get to meet, being able to network and being able to meet different individuals with different backgrounds and different interests has been great for us as a company. But I think also for our employees to come here and broaden their network, and maybe they'll be getting mentors to help them in their careers as they grow within our company too, has been great.
The change we are experiencing in the global landscape is dramatic. It's mind-boggling the opportunities this presents and the challenges. We need leaders who can see around corners. We need people who can think clearly, process data as it moves and as it occurs on a real-time basis. And let's face it, in today's job market, you not only have to have the skill, many times you need to have the networking in order to have the opportunity to demonstrate that. And that's what's great about an organization like Ascend, because it affords you that luxury.
Ascend provides the platform and the forum for professionals to come together and network with each other. What one does today in their own business, in their own career, they may need the resources of somebody else.
The way Ascend sets it up is perfect because you start with someone who's giving a presentation of what the overarching themes are, strategic themes. And then the groups are in groups of 10 or so, where you have mentors, one mentor with 9 young people. And that, to my mind, is a safe environment.
To do something you've not done before requires courage and requires a challenge, a little risk-taking.
When we provide mentoring, they find out our backgrounds, our experiences are not unlike theirs, that we've become successful, we've gone through all the learning pains that they have, and that they're actually invigorated by the success that we've been able to experience. It's really about providing a path, a wider path, a clearer path really for the people who follow me.
Don't get someone you quote feel comfortable with. Your mentor, yes, you got to develop a good working relationship, but it's important for that person to really help you think about the firm, how to strategize to move within it.
Speaking to a group is difficult. Make that your goal.
You are responsible for creating your own brand. You are your own marketing department, and you want to manage the buzz that is in your organizations and about you inside your organization and outside your organization very proactively. You're more than welcome to call me anytime you want to. You want to email me, I'm happy to help in any way I can.
I think this session was great because we could hear the experiences that mentors had to go through, in order to be where they are today in their professional careers.
Some of the speakers that have been brought into the Ascend conference have been phenomenal. Their learnings, no matter what level you are in the organization, all the way from a student looking for a position to an entry-level employee to a mid-level manager to an executive in the company.
I was presenting today on cultural awareness and influence and really looking at how do our cultural values influence the way in which we may behave, and then also looking at how do they get perceived or misperceived by other folks.
The program I presented was called Introvert versus Extrovert. And I think what a lot of people found out is that you can be either and be successful in business.
What concrete thing do I need to do to move my career to the next level right now? When am I going to do it by, and who can hold me accountable?
I thank you for joining our inaugural case study competition.
There are no losers in this. I think all of you are winners. And one of the things that I think you learn out of this process is there is no limit to what you can do. Just think about what you accomplished today.
And the winner is
Team number 2.
Asia has become the engine of growth, and it's not just a China and India story. I mean, if you look at Asia overall, it's growing at 7%.
I think we're at a very interesting stage. I think emerging markets are beginning to lead some of the tech trends in the world.
But one of the consequences of the global movement has been that ability to diversify is challenged when markets move together.
Our boardrooms are changing, our executive offices are changing. We all need to be able to listen, to react, to fit in, and you guys can really be leaders in helping us do that.
I'm a rising junior at the University of Connecticut, and I noticed they had scholarships, so I figured I'd apply. Didn't really expect I would get it. And all these workshops have been great. You know, these are people who have MBAs from the top schools or CEOs of companies, and they're speaking to us about their experiences and how, you know, if we want to do what they do, it's very possible.
The career fair is probably one of the major features as to why we come to the Ascend conference. And one of the things that really jumped out at me this year is just the quality of candidates has tremendously increased over the past 3 years, both at the entry level as well as the experience level.
Write down the name of a great leader that you identify with. Bill Clinton, Yogi Shri Gupta, Abe Lincoln, Gandhi. When you ask people to identify a leader, ask them to name a great leader, rarely do people say me. How many people actually said me? We don't think of ourselves as leaders. The reality is leadership is a choice.
There's more to leadership and more to ultimate success than the technical side that goes along with education. I really, really believe that soft skills development, leadership development is very critical.
Immediacy is definitely a trend that's transforming everything.
I think the biggest trend in advertising and marketing is going to be how we use social media. And of course the big thing with corporations now is being engaged with the customer.
The way Google has changed the world around seeking out information is foundational.
Your skills, your perspectives, your background and experience is valuable to your organization. Make them visible to your leaders, and the best way you can do that is by being a leader. So share what you know and share what you do.
For the third year, Deloitte has partnered with Ascend to create a leadership award. Through the award, we hope to encourage and inspire the next generation of Pan-Asian talent by showcasing the strength, leadership, and socially responsible activities of today's top professionals.
Be genuine, be authentic. This is something that is universally welcome. Be yourself, be proud of who you are, and be authentic in your business dealings.
I think Ascend is doing outstanding work. I'm very, very honored and humbled by the award, and I think along with getting the honor goes an obligation to help an organization like Ascend succeed in the years ahead.
The last few days have been a great celebration of Ascend and what it's able to accomplish over the last few years, seeing a large number of people coming here and the population of the attendees getting more and more diverse.
I'm inspired. And so my hope, my objective is to bring that back to my home organization and be able to share that inspiration.
We must be doing something right. There are more people, there are more sponsors, there are more companies coming for the career fair. The most important part is not about numbers, but have we instilled upon them passion, eagerness, motivation to go back and do better.
It is a great thing to be inspired, but at the same time to give back and encourage others to do the same thing.